All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. McCarthy now, blitz coming. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is brought in at the 15. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings take a 6-0 lead right away. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. Well, Brock, they could prove me wrong, but I don't think touchdowns are going to come that easily the rest of this game. But starting out, we all welcome the quick score.
Yeah, not a lot of energy exerted, right? Not a lot of their cards shown just yet. They only got a couple plays into their strategy, and they found pay dirt. A lot of mystery still to come with what they're going to do schematically. A lot of answers have to be found defensively.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. From his own end zone, here we go. Poor choice this time to bring it out. So they contain him before he even reaches. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10.
180! Hey, we working up the wide receiver. We working. What's that?
Goff taking it right to the air. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And this one does not go far. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Forward out.
At the 19-yard line.
Shot to 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish off their opening drive. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Pass for 11. Pass for Bravo 80. Trap. Mustang 19. Trap 60.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And the Lions are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Ready.
They've got 1st down from the 31.
Go.
Enough to Gibbs from the gun. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He was brought down.
And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
On the set.
Open ahead in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13.
Ready. Panther 60. Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. It connects down the sideline. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down.
Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. Go.
Milton. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And for the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one's cut along the left sideline. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
34-yard attempt.
Fitzgerald sends this through. And that's going to break our tie and give him a 3-point advantage.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Here's McCarthy, 1st and 10. Pass is caught, it's T.J. Hawkinson. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Let's go. Check, smash. Check. 19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Running right, this is Jones. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First and 10 from the 41. Whiteout's getting involved in the ground game. And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
Well, this is a headache-inducing run for a defensive coach. I could just imagine that staff both upstairs and down on the field watching the Kate, because now, well, they don't have to just worry about this guy catching as a receiver. Now they know he can be a weapon in the ground game, too.
Mason gets it on the counter. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
Vikings, 1st down. A pickup of 2 yards. 1st down, Minnesota.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's Jones off the pistol give. It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. That's going to do it for our 1st quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The Lions out in front. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're ready now for the 2nd quarter to begin. Vikings in control of it. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. McCarthy fires out wide, complete. Small gain down to the 23. Kirby Joseph up for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing on 3rd, McCarthy. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. That deficit, that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it final if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Nice, Buffalo 18.
Off the play fake. Here's Milton. That's complete to St. Brown outright. And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line. Block knocked down a step or 2 shy of it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Chop alert, chop alert.
pistol. It's Gibbs. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down.
Bronco 80. Warrior 70. 20.
Milton out of the pistol here. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Ready, ready.
Still inches to go on third down.
Come on, come on. Set. Hook.
Now a pitch to Gibbs. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a gain of 12 there. And that gives the Lions the first.
That's good.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Go.
Now Milton to throw. This one to Williams out left side. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Second down now, 7 to go.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang 19. 19 Lion. 30.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, it just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on third down.
70 Timberwolf. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Third and long, they're going to throw. He put everything he had into this one. And in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
Taking 7.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's Smith on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Minnesota into formation. It's 1st and 10. starting the drive with a give to Jones. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Let's go. 18, Pioneer. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
McCarthy looking to throw. This is Jefferson, and he's got it. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, well, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game.
Vikings 14. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboys top 70.
Here's Milton. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time, so it'll be 2nd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready,
Here's the backup. First throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Third and long for him here. Pass is brought in by Laporta. That's the 1st down, and he's still going. Space on the right. He's got room. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
One after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
Lions 24, Vikings 14.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's Smith on the return. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy Eagles. 70 Lions.
I'll start with a give to Jones. And he has it right near midfield here. It's like about a yard short. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain, now down inside the 15. That's a 38-yard play for him to move the sticks.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 70 Lions. Hawk 70.
First down, and they go right back to him. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Brought in left side by Jefferson. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Kevin Pirates, Bronco 80. Dragon 60.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. Vikings bring pressure, and they got him. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
2nd and 20 at the 25-yard line.
Come on, set! Hawk 70, Hawk 70! 19 tight, 19 tight! '79 Broncos! Ready?
To throw, Milton. Gets everything he has under this one. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go, set!
Throwing now, Milton. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
The Lions readying for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And this return's going to leave him with enough time for definitely 2, maybe even 3 plays before halftime. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Here's McCarthy on 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side. They connect on the deep shot. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. This play goes for 36. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First and 10, here's McCarthy. Locates Jefferson along the sideline, complete. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the 2 of them.
1st down, Vikings.
Ready.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, McCarthy. Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. Has room into the secondary. And he will get this to the end zone for a Detroit touchdown. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Jameer.
And that right there is why you continue to feed a running back. Definitely the most we've seen him do with any touch this game, and that is exactly what the doctor ordered.
Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Lions make it a 10-point ball game.
31. Vikings 21.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Here's Smith on the return. Things going well so far. And he goes out of bounds to hand them excellent field position up across the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Set up. 65. 70, Timberwolf. Go straight.
They send the tight end in motion.
Trap 60.
1st and 10. It's McCarthy. Absolutely fires this one right. That's caught at the 25. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings start the second half with some needed points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Reichard on for the point after.
For the extra point.
Extra point set right down the middle. And the Vikings cut it to a field goal game.
Vikings 28. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Volley set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Come on.
Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And he maneuvers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. But that's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
39-yard line.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. 60 Eagles. Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Stack. Bronco 80. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Let go.
Throw here, third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
You know, Kate, with the game that they put together, it's surprising to see them really run into any hiccups when they appear. They move the ball very well throughout, just unsuccessful on that third down.
They'll send out the punting unit. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Wow, tremendous punt here. This one's looking great, angling towards the sideline. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. Vikings to the line now. Here's 1st and 10.
Jones. Sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Here we go. 60.
Looking to throw. McCarthy connects with his back. Aaron Jones. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
McCarthy fires out wide. Complete. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 33-yard line.
Ball at the 33 for first down. McCarthy to throw it. He's going to push one deep down the right. He's got it deep downfield. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They get 35 out of that one. And it'll bring up a Minnesota first down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Out quickly, it's Jefferson. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go. 18.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Has him on the quick hitter. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
70 Lions. 18
They'll run here with Jones. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
They set up the screen. It's Addison. And that's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings take a lead just before the end of the third. Jordan Addison, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
Went after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings take a 4-point lead.
Lions 31. Will Reichert the kickoff for the Vikings.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the double.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Tag. Bronco 80. 79 Broncos.
Milton now. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line.
And the Lions first down.
On the ball
First
now.
and 10 at the 39-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Lions ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach.
Okay, ready?
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Warrior 70. Here we go. Shot. Viking 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Let go.
Milton out of the pistol here. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that. And he's there for the interception. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Me.
First and 10. Here's Jones. This one held up after just a couple of yards. That makes it 2nd down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 14-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
Short pass brought in. And he gets it up close to the 25 before he's out of bounds. That's a pickup of 9. And that's going to give the Vikings the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Putting the tight end in motion. Running it after the penalty. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go. 70
To the right, hauled in by Jefferson. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd down and
2. 3rd and just 2 to go.
18 target.
Jones going to try to pick it up. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Working quickly here.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
He's able to hit Felton. This is caught. And he's taken down as he takes this to the 38. What a touch. Time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him the first on 4th down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Right side, quick pass, complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide open.
60 Bison. Riggs.
2nd down carry for Jones. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Lions.
This one's to Hawkinson outright. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Vikings up by 4. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set. Count.
Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Dragon 60. Let's go. 70 Timberwolves.
Here he is to throw. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown! It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Reichard on for the point after.
For the extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the Vikings drive their lead to 11.
42. Lions 31. Will Reichard to kick off for the Vikings.
Here's Reichard set to kick this away. And it didn't look like he was seriously considering a return there, did it? So that touchback going to come out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10.
70 Lions. Cup 19. Cup 19. Ranger. 70 Ranger.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Vikings get there. They're going to win this round.
Second and 21 at the 24-yard line.
Panther 11. Panther 18. Rattler 18. Dragon 60. Check smash. Check smash. 18. Pioneer. Ready.
Back now, pressure coming. They're on him again, and he goes down again. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running.
Brings up third down.
60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 19 tight. 19 tight. Mustang 19. Go.
Now to throw. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And that's really one of the only things this offense couldn't afford to see happen, Brock. It's 4th and long.
Go street.
Win the rep. Let's go, right here.
Hey, smash.
And they don't get the snap away in time. This is going to move them half the distance. Man in motion wasn't set in time, just couldn't get a snap away before the play clock expired. Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. And he's going to be touched down as that one comes to an end.
First down 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Ready up.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Set. Hawk, set.
Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen are ready to get this one going. Jake Bates set to get it started. Off we go from Green Bay. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Super one.
Jahmyr Gibbs.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Off play action. Here's Goff. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Goff now looks to throw.
And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. 14 yards that time for number 14.
A gain of 14. And the Lions.
180.
On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Devontae Wyatt there for the stop.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Now a second and 10.
Here's Goff.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 19. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now, down inside the 20.
We go tonight.
Back to throw. Goff.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on third down.
Goff throwing again. That's complete right side. It's to Slaw. And he'll only get this to the 14 as he'll come up well short of the first down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth.
What's that?
They go ahead and snap it. Goff. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Lions turned away on fourth down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Hey, Green. Red, cycle. Hut, hut.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Now Love. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
When I see a defensive coordinator get upset and throw his headset, this is the kind of play that'll do it. You force third and long. This is almost sort of a give-up play. You're just hoping to get something positive, and it winds up breaking big, and they convert on third down.
No score after one on EA Sports. Back for the second quarter in Green Bay. It's the Packers in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Got it. 45, White. Ready?
Love. Pass caught. It's Romeo Doubs. Touchdown, Packers. Romeo Doubs, 75 yards. And the Packers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. The game had been pretty uneventful offensively until that big strike.
No doubt about it. Almost felt like they were just going back and forth a little bit in the first quarter. But in the second quarter, things ramped up a little bit. Things jumped up. And you're exactly right. Going to make a highlight film or two. We'll be watching that one later on today.
It's caught. And it's 8-0. And the formula there on the two-point try to go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Textbook coverage right there. Played the ball, never lost sight of where it was headed, and stayed in perfect position to make a play on it. Able to keep the receiver and the quarterback in his sight lines.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. Oh, Montgomery just unable to twist free as they hit him short of the line to gain. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On the keeper, here's Goff. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a turnover on downs.
Love looking to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a gain of 12, and the Packers have the first.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Down. Claws red. Blue 32. Black shot. Ready.
To throw now. Here's Love. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Good defensive call right there because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route. And he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
The game clock sitting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. Throwing. Love. He finds his man, complete. It's Jacobs. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Down near the goal line, things really get physical. You're always anticipating a running play, but when they do throw it, things happen quickly. A little bit of a bang-bang play there that falls incomplete.
That's to Golden. He's got it right side. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Ready. Ready. Cowboy 80. Ready.
And he'll take this one in for a Packer touchdown. Malik Willis scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Packers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. And maybe that was just a case of completely overlooking the guy holding the football.
It certainly felt like it, didn't it? Because on my checklist, okay, as a defender,
QB's last.
running back, fullback, heck, jet sweeps nowadays. Before you even get to thinking about the quarterback might actually keep it.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need it right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down.
120.
There's Goff. He's got it complete to Gibbs. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Goff. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Now Goff. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Goff. He's got it at the 15. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Goff. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Jared Goff to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And the Lions take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more. Wow, a big mistake there. Late interception in this first half, and that could lead to a field goal try the other way.
Yeah, I think at this point you just had to say, let's take a knee and go into the half and regroup. Let's just talk it over a little bit. I wonder, partner, was the analytics coach in his head a little bit? Maybe go ahead and press it and try and get some points? While the old school coach probably would have said, take the knee, let's get out of here.
Now we could see points the other way here.
Yeah, it's been a disappointing first half for him, all things considered. And this can serve as the capper. It's a missed field goal in the late going, and that's only going to serve to lessen the mood even further.
Ready.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
Yellow. 6. Mega. Hey, check Mega. Ready.
Final play of the half. Love. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Past the 20 to the 24.
Ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
22 needle.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Real green. Here we go. Yellow. Slice blue. Set.
Here's Love. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First down, Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick first down.
To throw is gone. Looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
They swing that out wide to Jacobs. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and they'll be left with second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8.
The Love wants to shift things around.
43 rail. Set.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Blaster. Stick. Set. Hut. Hut. Hut.
Love now. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard.
Black, 95, green jacket. Ready.
They're going to try and throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. They'll run with Montgomery. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
Go,
Now gone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Packers are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Here we go.
Last time out, Charles, they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but the defense held strong, and they hold on to this slim lead.
And how about as the defense ran off the field, how about the greeting they got from their teammates on the sideline? They kept that narrow lead by their nice play. Now, let's pay it off for them, right? Punch it in on this drive, take that lead back up to 2 possessions. That would be a nice little thank you gift to them.
Come on. Cut.
To throw again on 2nd down. Love. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
This is a perfect example of what separates the elite quarterbacks. Has his man open, way too anxious, ends up firing it in there with way too much zip on it. The great ones, they know how to relax and put the appropriate velocity on the football.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Set. Blue, 32. 6. Mega. Ready.
Back to throw. Love. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big man rumble. Inside the 10. Touchdown,